Hey guys, it's Elizabeth. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to explore whether it's technique that you need for manifesting or vibration. I saw a Reddit post, I think it was Reddit, talking about this, and the post said, it's not the technique that's making your manifestations not come into fruition, it's your vibration. And this got me thinking, what is it when we break it down to the very bare bones and basic of what you need to be able to manifest things? And I do this by looking at my own experiences. I take an example of something that I very successfully manifested and try to break it down to the exact steps, the exact feeling, the exact way that it came to be to understand what it actually is. And what it boils down to when you talk about technique versus vibration, you need the vibration, your energy frequency, to be in line with that manifestation, whatever it is that you want, wherever that is in the alternative space, you need to line up with that. As I talked about in my last video, there is an infinite number of possibilities already out there that you need to line up with to get the lifeline, life track, situation, manifestation, whatever you want to call it, to line up with. And the way that you do that is through technique. So I think the comment and the post that this person was talking about, referring to, was very misleading, because you can't get to that vibration without having a technique to do so. And the number one most powerful technique is the visualization. Every single manifestation process, a manifestation teacher tells you about that very important step about visualizing. And the most powerful way that I have found to visualize is through the reality transurfing system, methodology, whatever you want to call it. It's a book by Vadim Zealand, and it's absolutely amazing, and it changed my life and changed the way that I view manifestation. Instead of having to create something, you are lining up with what's already out there. And that mindset shifts everything into a very powerful place, puts the power back on you. And the best way to do this is through creating a slide. And when you create your slide, it's a very short 3 to 5 second snippet of you living in the end. And I kind of put it together, Vadim Zealand's methodology with Neville Goddard, because ultimately they are getting at the same thing, and they pair very nicely together when you talk about technique. And so when you are visualizing and you are following the techniques that put you in line with the vibration that you need to get what you want. You pair lots and lots of tools out there. There are so many different ways that you can achieve this. I share lots and lots of them on my channel. You can speak it out loud. You can journal. You can visualize. Whatever helps you get to that spot where you are able to lock in that slide, that visualization, that feeling for the law of assumption, brings you all of those things that you are looking for. And so I want to caution you, when you are seeing people talk about manifestation, seeing these discussions, to really think them through from the perspective of, how does reality creation work? How do the laws of the universe work together to bring me, you, us, everything that we want? Stop making it so hard. And I feel like so many of these posts and these discussions create this anxiety or fear, or at least that's how it was for me, until I cut out the noise. I like to see what's going on and see what snippets and pieces are out there that maybe I could take and use that might help me get remotivated. However, don't let the fears of other people, the desperation of everybody trying to get what they want for their manifestation and it not showing up, or these workarounds, get you down, because it's a very slippery slope where I think you can see some of these things and think, well, maybe that's why it's not working for me and I haven't seen my manifestation. That's why I've been doing it all wrong, and second guessing yourself and wondering if that time delay is because of that. I'm here to tell you that you are not doing anything wrong. You are doing it perfectly. And so much of this relies on our intuition and our ability to connect with our own power within ourselves that is deeply connected with all it is, the universe, everything. There's this through line running between all of us, this energetic through line. And when you are powerfully connected to your intuition, you'll understand what is resonating with you for real and not the noise of everything else that's out there, to kind of put those blinders on. What is resonating with me right now? And when you see a post like the one I'm talking about in this video, take a step back and say, how does this sit with me? Is this the truth that resonates within my soul, my whole being? Or is this something I should just pass by? And maybe for that person, that is their truth. That does work for them. And they're able to shift into the manifestation mindset just by focusing on vibration rather than all the techniques. But it's the presentation of it for them. And when I saw it, I was like screaming inside, like, wait a minute. How do you get to vibration without having that technique? It did not sit well with me. And it kind of brought up, all of these things within me. And I just want everybody here to know how powerful your intuition is. And when you harness that with your manifestation toolbox, you're going to see results. And it's going to take away all of that fear that you're doing it wrong, the fear that the other folks out there kind of put into you without even, that's not their purpose. I don't believe that's their purpose. That's their truth. And your truth may be different. And that's why I feel like intuition is the basis for all spiritual abilities, including manifestation. And I feel like that's a missing piece in so many of these manifestation systems. And Vadim Zeland talks about intuition so much in his book, Reality Transurfing. And I feel like that is so important in every single step of that manifestation process, whether it's creating your slide, clarifying what your intentions actually are, to taking the action towards whatever that goal is, knowing what steps you need to take, knowing what doors are opening for you. The universe works in so many amazing ways, working to bring us everything that we want. And when you start saying yes, when your intuition is telling you that door is one that's opening for me and I'm going to step through it, and knowing when to step through it is the key to all of this. So if you haven't caught my free ebook on intuition development, you might want to check that down. I'll share the link in the description below. And remember, your technique is a tool in your toolbox to help you line up with what's already out there for you. And if you haven't caught my video on this powerful mindset shift, be sure to check that out here. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll catch you next time.